Hey guys, welcome to my podcast, They Talk Comb Talks, episode 1. And I'm here with
Reagan, aka Reagan Nicole Beauty Bar.
Yup. So I'm gonna let Reagan introduce herself, but Reagan was one of my first ever clients, which is so crazy to me. So yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself while I start off on her
I just want to start off by saying me and Tiwa go way back.
Way back.
This is my girl, for real. But yes, my name is Reagan. I'm 18 years old. I am going to TSU in the fall. I'm from Baltimore, but I'm raised in the South, mostly Dallas.
You know what's crazy? I've never asked you why Houston if you from really raised in Dallas.
My dad's job moved
Oh.
us. I'm talking about we moved from here to here to there to there to here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let me ask you, are you nervous? Are you excited? What are you feeling? You're on my first episode,
I feel good. I feel amazing I feel honored to be one of the first people on your podcast. I am a little nervous.
Yeah, y'all, she don't act like this in real life. She ghetto, she's ghetto. I don't know if she's lying.
I am a little nervous just a little bit, but more happy for you and more excitement to be doing this with you. So
thank you. So yeah, I didn't even let y'all know what the topic is today. So the topic is basically asking both me and Reagan, like she said, she's Reagan Nicole Beauty Bar. She has a nail business, and as you can see, I do hair. I have a hair business. So the question that I'm gonna ask Reagan today is, why is our small business really a big business? Because we technically have small businesses, but you see how big we are. But before we get into that, Reagan, to you, what does it feel like to be touched by Tiwa? When you hear that slogan, what you feel like?
To be touched by Tiwa, I feel like it's something special. But I feel like for me, there's more of a personal
Connection?
I say more of a personal connection from not everybody, but from most of the people, just because knowing you before Touched by Tiwa and knowing you within it also, and behind the scenes of it. So I feel like being touched by Tiwa, seeing everything that you've done, everything that you've accomplished, and everything that you're still doing, I feel great. I'm always happy to be here. I love being here. I always have a good time. Not only just making memories, but also having conversations, whether it's funny, serious, and then of course you doing your work, doing your biggest one, always gonna eat. She is never gonna disappoint. So if you're not getting touched by Tiwa, what are you doing? Okay. So yeah,
can
I ask you, how does it feel to be touched by Tiwa? How does it feel to have that on your shoulders, that touched by Tiwa? I got my hair done, touched by Tiwa. Everybody wants to come to Touched by Tiwa.
I don't know, honestly. It makes me have butterflies. Have you ever heard that term?
Yes.
I got butterflies in my stomach, but I'm happy.
Happy.
I don't really know how to explain the feeling. When people say "Ooh, I want to be touched by Tiwa," it's just y'all really came up with that line for me. I didn't even come up with, "Oh, come get touched by Tiwa. I want to be touched by Tiwa." My clients came up with that, and it just shows the support people have for me. And that's another thing. When I hear I want to be touched by Tiwa, I just see support. I feel support. So all that weight on my shoulders just makes me so happy to build this for myself, and it's going so well. I don't know, it just makes me happy.
A lot of love.
Love. Quick question, what's your occasion for this hair?
This time getting my hair done, usually there's an occasion for me getting my hair done, but today there's really not no occasion, just to be cute. I've been kind of feeling I know you girls sometimes just feel I be having y'all be having or sometimes I be having hair depression when my hair not done. You know what I'm saying? When you just don't feel done up. So that's how I've been. So it's just to get my hair done.
So you said that you just been having hair depression. Basically.
Yeah, I mean hair depression, but you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but just to be cute. I'm not going nowhere until July, so this is just a little quick 1-2 style for me to, revamp
yourself.
Yes.
Period. Dang, hair depression. I hear that so much. Every time someone comes get their hair, not every time, but most of the time people come get their hair done, be like, bro, I was so hair depressed.
Yes, that's a thing. Like, people don't understand. Like, some people understand, some people don't. But like, when you don't have your hair done, if you don't have your nails done, if you don't feel yourself, it's just like you don't want to go nowhere. You don't want to see nobody, and that's real. I feel like it's really real.
So do you believe in, like, when you get your hair done, you got to get your nails done, your lashes done, like everything on the agenda has to be checked off? Or like when your hair done, you just, I'm good like that?
I feel like sometimes I feel like, but for me, I don't keep my nails done like that. So I feel like when I get my hair done and I put some lashes on, I do my eyebrows, I feel like that's what I do. But when I do get my nails done, when I do get my nails done and all the other stuff, I do feel like, I don't know, I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel like I'm bad. You feel me?
So you said, like, I don't really keep my nails done like that. So how you a nail tech and you don't keep your nails done?
So a lot of people ask me that a lot. But I think for me, it's just not having the time. I mean, like, when you have clients and it's just, that's the last thing you're worried about. You're just doing it a lot of time. It's just the last thing. But I get my nails done, or I do my nails for like special occasions. But most of the time, I keep my nails bare.
Bare. So, would you rather have a nail tech do your nails, or you do your nails?
It just depends. Like, if I'm in a rush to get my nails done and I have no time, I have stuff going on around that, I'll probably go to somebody, you know what I'm saying, let them do my nails. But if I have time and I can make time around my schedule, I'll probably do my nails. But to answer your question, I prefer like to do my nails, because it's nothing like doing your own nails or doing your own hair or doing your own whatever than someone else doing it for you. You know what I'm saying?
And it takes longer, right?
Exactly.
That's one thing I hate about doing things yourself. It takes long. But you can take so many breaks. Like, you don't gotta pay nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I mess with that so bad. So, can I ask why you picked this color of your hair? Like, okay, and also, y'all, I didn't tell y'all the color, but I will soon. Don't worry. She got this really pretty mix, this brown mix. So, like, tell them, or tell me too, why you decided to get this hair color, because you're obsessed with this.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my third time getting this color.
Third. But,
you know, before I started doing color, I was always doing black braids. Tiwa was the one to get me, like, Reagan, do some color, like, switch it up, like, you know what I'm saying, look different. So I can't remember when I did that, but ever since I did that, I haven't went back black. And so I feel like at this point I've done every color, so now I'm just like rotating the colors. And so when I went to the beauty supply store, I was just like, you know what, forget it. Like, I couldn't decide what I wanted, so I was like, just forget it. I'm just gonna get this color because I really like the color on me. So that's why I got it. But I've been through all the colors at this point. It's just like rotating them out now.
Nice, honestly. Right. So what's one color like you would not do? Like, there's no brainer on this.
Like, it depends what the hairstyle is though.
Okay, so
because, you know, like, you could do any color pickaboo because it's just in the bag. But if we talk about a whole full of head, I'm talking about I'm not doing blue.
You're not doing a whole head of blue.
I'm not doing a whole head of blue or green or orange or all them colors they got. The rainbow. Like, I'm not doing that.
That would look cute on you, like a nice green.
Lying. Yeah, here she go lying. Like, she's lying.
That would look cute though. Hey, y'all, she used to be obsessed with peekaboo. I was talking about every time she get her hair done, I want peekaboo.
Bro, I had my little phase. No. Like, once I got my peekaboo the first time, I was like, okay, next peekaboo, different color. I'm talking about, I went from ginger to pink to blue to gray to white. Silver. I'm talking about, I did the whole rainbow.
She did every
color.
Did curls with it.
Exactly.
So what helped you get out that, like?
You, for real. Like, that's what made me get into more colors. You like, Reagan, like, do, because I would just want to do, like, you know, neutral colors, like, that go with my skin. But anything go with, you feel what I'm saying?
So what's your favorite hairstyle I've done on you?
I want to say all of them, because Tiwa eat every time. I'm talking about she never disappoint. Never.
Never.
She gonna do it every time. She not gonna miss.
Ever.
So let's get that
Get it straight.
right. But I want to say, you know that one. I don't know if that was my favorite, but that one I was so obsessed with it, the ombre. We was at school in third period, and I was just like, you know what I'm talking about? The ombre.
No, I remember because every time you come to me, you be like,
I'm just like, girl. But I really like that one. The two ombres I did, I really like the ombres. I don't know. That's kind of hard. Like I said, you eat every time you eat down. So maybe the black one.
Which black one?
Back to school for senior year.
Oh,
we had the same hairstyle. You just had a different color.
Bro, let me tell y'all about that. That was the day. Was that the time I was going to college?
No, that was the day that we did the all-nighter. Like, we did, like, I came over here, she did my hair, and then we sit, like, I came over here, like, 1 in the morning. We finished me around, like, 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. We left her house, went to my house, I did her nails. And then the rest of the day, we just hung out, like, we, did, like, some girl stuff, and then she was going off to college, but,
y'all, one thing about me and Reagan, if she want her hair done, if I want my nails done, it's gonna get done.
It's gonna get done.
We could be fully booked, and I'm still on the roster. I'm getting my nails done. She's still like the other day. Didn't you hit me up like 3 days ago talking about let me get my hair done?
Yeah.
I'm like boom, poop, like right there.
You're like, let me get my nails done. Come on, girl. Let me slide you in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you said I always be eating, but like real talk, she always be eating on the nails, like. Y'all, and what's crazy, I braid with long nails or like medium long nails. But what's crazy is before I could never braid with long nails. Like Reagan's the reason I could braid with these long nails. Because every time, like, isn't it true? Like every time I would go get my nails and you're like, you need to do longer. And the more longer I went and I kept braiding with it, it just becomes easier and easier, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, if you want your nails done and you in Richmond, Fulshire, Katy, Texas, come to her. And she fast too.
Downtown, Third Ward area, I'm gonna be down there too.
Yeah,
in
TSU.
The fall, so
yeah.
Come to me.
So tell them what you excited about, like for TSU. Like, what are you most excited about?
I'm excited for just like I feel like a new experience, seeing new things, meeting new people. I feel like that's what I'm most excited for. I'm not too excited for the school part, but you know what I'm saying, we're going to get through it. Yeah. We're going to have to get through it. But yeah, meeting new people, seeing new things, being in a new area, I'm excited for that. I'm looking forward for that.
Are you ready for like you to like do nails there at school too?
I am mentally ready. Physically, I just need to get a couple of stuff to be ready, but yes, mentally I'm ready to do nails down there.
Yeah, I think one thing about doing hair in college or on campus, like you're always gonna get clients because everyone needs their hair done. Not everyone, but most of the time everyone gonna need their hair done. They're gonna need their nails done, and it's just so convenient. Like she lived in the building next to me, or she's next door to my dorm. I could just walk over there easy, and I'm excited because our schools are right next to each other, so I'm really finna be getting my nails done. It's a 6-minute drive, so.
Yeah, I'm there, you there. Yeah, we doing that for sure.
But yeah. And y'all, today I'm doing large knotless on my girl Ray in the color that she picked. And we're also doing curls at the end. And what's actually crazy is whenever I first did Reagan's hair, we did the exact same style. And when I tell y'all it looked so horrible, it looked horrible.
Oh, I remember that. Tiwa has grown so much within her business and her work. I'm proud of her for that.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too, girl. I've seen
just the nails that I did on you. Remember when I first started?
Yeah.
Like the nails I did on you, like even like the nails I did on you, they weren't bad, but just seeing the difference between then and now, it's like dang, like so much improvement.
So much improvement.
Yes.
And time improvement too. I can't lie.
Yeah.
From both of us. And one thing about Reagan, she gonna make me go fast every time. I'm actually surprised you're not telling me like pick up the pace, hurry up. You know what I'm talking about? Because you always be like,
come on, Sylvie.
Yeah.
I got things to do, people to see, things to do. I don't know.
She don't got people to see or people to do. And them clients.
Places to be, people to see. That's the saying.
Girl, whatever.
Y'all making me nervous. She making me nervous.
I promise y'all, she only acting like this because there's a camera in front of her. This girl is the most ratchetest, ghetto.
I don't even think ratchetest is a word.
It's a word to me.
Ratchetest. I ain't never heard that before, but.
Well, I heard it. It's in my dictionary. I'm gonna tell you that.
Your dictionary?
Yeah.
Where can I get that from?
It's actually not sold in stores. But you can rent it though.
Rent it?
Yeah.
How am I rent it?
I don't know. You gotta get to my mind. I don't know. I gotta make an appointment with my
Bro, you're not real, boy.
I am
you're
real.
not real.
You're
not real at all.
Thank you, I am.
Tell me something, you gotta rinse it. Then you said your mind, girl. Get out your mind. No, I don't want to get out your mind. Let's start there. Yeah.
But yeah, like tell us more about your business though.
So
When'd you start? What helps you to start all that?
Let me just start off by saying starting a business is a process. It is not something that you could just snap and just be like, oh, I want to start a business. Starting a business, being an entrepreneur.
It's okay.
Being an entrepreneur, you have to be passionate about your what's the word? Your hobby, right?
Yeah, about your business.
No, passionate about your craft. That's the word. You have to be passionate about your craft. You can't just be like, oh, I want to start hair or I want to start nails. And I feel like that's what our generation is all about now, because everyone's starting a business within hair, nails, lashes, whatever it is, and they see their friends doing it and they're like, oh, let me just do it. Yeah. It's not that easy. It's really not.
And it's not about the money.
It's not about the money. You have to, like, when you start something like this, you have to be passionate about it, because there's going to be days where it's just like, oh, I don't feel like doing nails, or oh, I don't feel like doing hair, or oh, I don't feel like doing lashes. But you love it.
Clients.
Or you're not getting, like, you're going to have those ups and downs throughout your journey, but one thing I can say is you have to be passionate, because if you're not going to want to stick with it. You're not going to want to follow through to the end.
I agree.
So I want to say that about starting a business. It's not just something that you can just pop out and just do.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere and write down your goals, write down what you want, short term, long term, and see if that's actually what you want to do. But like for me, when I decided I wanted to do nails, I kind of started off of, for me, I always liked the beauty industry. So I always liked the hair, the nails, like lashes, the makeup, the facials, like just getting like pampered just for yourself. So I've always been into that. That's always been my feed on TikTok or Instagram. So nails was just something that popped up on my feed a lot. And so I was like, maybe this is a sign. Like, maybe this is a sign I need to start. And so I just did it. I just went for it. I didn't tell nobody. Nobody knew. Only my mom and my dad knew, and my sister. I didn't tell my closest friends. I made sure this was something that I really wanted. I didn't want to tell people and be like, oh, Reagan started a nail business, and then she falls off from it. So I made sure I practiced. I like doing it. I love doing it before I announced it to everybody. And when I announced it to everybody, everybody knew. Like, my closest friends knew what everybody else knew. Yeah. So it wasn't something that I just told this person or told this person. I just kept that to myself to make sure that that's something that I really wanted to do. Yeah. So that's what I did. I started by just going to get a little bit of stuff, just little things. Was just practicing on little mannequin hands, and the more I did it, I was like, I think this is something I want to do long term. I think this is something I want to do for a long time. So that's when I gradually started buying more stuff, and then of course kept practicing. Yeah. And then took off from there. Yeah.
You said something about practicing a lot and like I remember I was on your page one day, like this was some months ago, and she was like, practice doesn't make perfect. It's like, it makes like what, consistency or something, or improvement.
Practice that make perfect, it makes improvement.
Yeah, and I really loved hearing that because it was like, it's very true, because I'm not perfect at hair, but I've done it so much and I've practiced so much that I can see a huge improvement. My clients can see an improvement in my Instagram page.
Well, that's just with anything.
Yeah.
That's just with life. Like when you practice something, you're like, nobody's perfect. Nobody can be perfect. So when you do something a lot and constantly and consistently, you improve, you grow within what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes I hate when people like practice makes perfect, but that's like the saying that you've heard since you were little.
Mm-hmm.
But the more you get older, the more you become more wise. You notice that you're never going to be perfect. You may try to be like, oh my God, you try to beat yourself down, but then when you realize that, dang, here my work was kind of iffy, but the more practice I had, I improved, and my work looks good, and I'm getting more clients, and I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. And practice also comes with dedication.
Yes.
You're dedicated.
You need to be dedicated.
Yeah. Never give up.
Yes.
But thank you guys so much. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm going to work a little bit more on her hair, and then we're going to come back for our second segment. Welcome back, everyone. We are in our second segment. I got some braids done. She's like 1/3 in. But we're actually going to get into our topic. Our topic today is why our small business is a big business. So, like from the first segment, I'm here with Reagan. She introduced herself before. Also, as known, I have a hair business, as you can see. And she also has a business.
Nails, Reagan Nicole Beauty Bar.
Period. Make sure you guys go follow her on Instagram. She's a great nail tech. Okay, so the question, why my small business is a big business. So for me, when I hear Touched by Tiwa, I just automatically think big things. So why my small business is a big business is because I feel like I've built an empire for myself that I didn't even know I could build. Like, wherever I go, they know me for being Touched by Tiwa. They know me, I do hair, and they always compliment me like, wow, like your work is so good. People come to me, how do you do this? How do you do that? When people want to start hair business, they're coming to me. Like, they're asking me, how did you do this? How did you do that? So I feel like I've built a really big empire for myself, and I don't consider my business as a small business because, like I said, it's a big business, and I'm going to keep saying it's a big business. I get booked out, I get this, I get that. Like, there's so many things to my business. But Reagan, what about you?
Yes, I think the same way, but I do want to add to when you say like, or just like I said in the like previous, like when you start a business, you have so much within it, and so when you grow and you evolve from your business, it's called a small business, but all the stuff you do on the side, all the stuff you do behind the scenes, it makes you like bigger than what it seems, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do want to just say like, yeah, what you said is basically what I would say. I don't want to repeat it, but
yeah,
you built something, and for me, I feel like you've been doing hair for a minute, but like for me, it's only been a year for nails, so I'm still growing my clientele, but I wouldn't consider my business a small business. I would consider it a big business.
Yeah. Just
always looking up into a bigger picture, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And coming with having a big business, I feel like the bigger your business gets, the bigger support system you get. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I also feel like for me, I have a really big support system, but not only support from my clients, support from like my family member, potential clients, my friends, things like that. What about you, Reagan?
I agree with that as well.
So, what way do you see support from your friends, your family?
Well, I can say that when you first start a business, you figure out who your friends are. That's a main one. You definitely see who your friends are, who's going to support you. Your friends aren't going to be your supporters. It's going to be the people that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The people that you don't know, they going to be your biggest supporters. They're the ones that are you know what I'm saying, coming to book with you. They're the ones that are putting your name out. It's not your friend, and you're going to realize that real quick when you start your business. And I feel like that's another thing when people start their business, it's like, dang, and then they get discouraged. But that comes with starting a business. You figure out who actually supports you and what you do.
Yeah.
So.
And I also think that with the right amount of support, it also helps you to, like, keep going.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the right people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, with the support thing, I do believe the bigger your business gets, the more hate that you may get. Or
for sure.
Yeah.
That's with anything, though.
Yeah.
The bigger you get in general, the more hate you're going to have with yourself. Yeah.
People going to compare themselves to you.
Mm-hmm.
All of the sorts.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and also, like, same thing with having a big business. You also start thinking about what's ways I can expand my empire.
Yeah.
So for me, I could say, I was doing hair. I thought about selling hair, but look, I have a podcast now. So I'm thinking ways to expand my business while still having this business and doing something I love, my craft, my passion, which is hair. So
your goals, like you just have your short-term goals, you have your long-term goals, what you want to accomplish in this amount of time.
Yeah.
In this amount of time too. I have that as well.
So what are some ways like you've thought of like expanding your business?
For me,
without giving too much away.
I feel like that puts in part of my business is recording more, expanding more, with growing my clientele more. I think that's something I need to work on, but I feel like when I do that, that will be a part of me growing my empire, me growing my supporters. I say recording and making videos is a big part on having a business or having, you know what I'm saying? Media. Social media is plays a big part in it. So I feel like when I get better at that, that will flow on with everything else I have planned, but I'm not gonna say that on camera.
So have you ever had like anybody discourage you on your having a business?
No, I haven't. I mean, like I said, I haven't had anybody discourage me, but I've had people.
Sorry, y'all, my camera died. The devil thought he was gonna do it, but God said no. But we was talking about has anyone ever discouraged us, or have we ever been discouraged? Reagan said no.
Wait, I'm tripping. No one has discouraged me, but I feel like sometimes there was some discouragement within like the process. Like, dang, maybe I can't do this, or
like what? Like what's new? Like
just like getting my application down, or like my Frenchies, or just just the steps of nails, or this or that. So I think that, but
okay, that
was really.
I think for me, the only time like I've actually really ever been discouraged on doing hair is like when I first ever started, and it's like whenever I first started, you could like clearly see the difference of like people's natural hair versus the braiding hair, and I would still post it because you still post what you got, and I think sometimes I would feel discouraged on like things people would say, or like if I would see like the number of like how many people sent your post on Instagram, I'm like what y'all sent my post for, but like no one has like reshared the post on their story, so someone's obviously talking. But now that don't faze me at all.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. One thing about having a big business, you always gonna have haters. Anything in your life, you always gonna have haters. You gotta block them out. Period. People only mad because they see you doing good. They see you doing what they would want to do.
So the haters supposed to motivate you.
Period.
Yeah, I'm getting a little sleepy, so don't mind me.
Oh my God, wake up.
I am up.
Okay.
Yeah, one thing about me when it comes to Tiwa doing my hair, I go to sleep. I'm telling you, I be knocked out.
She have her feet up on the table and everything.
Oh
like,
my God.
I don't understand why.
I don't know. It's just something about you doing my hair and me just going to sleep. Every time.
Hey, me too though. Sometimes when she be doing my nails, I be wanting to go to bed too. But it's hard because it's
going to bed is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
closing your eyes, go to sleep. Like going to bed though, like.
Oh, it's about to rain.
Bro, don't piss me off, boy.
So, Reagan, what advice can you give to someone who's trying to start a small business? Or, just a business?
I would say, like I said previously, like, make sure before you start something, it's something that you want to do. Not something that everybody's doing it and you just want to start because of the money or because your friend's doing it. Make sure it's something that you want to do, that's something that you're going to be passionate about. and have fun with it.
Yeah.
That's really what I could say.
Definitely
be disciplined with
yeah.
with the goals that you have for yourself. Might write down goals, short term, long term. And yeah, I would say those are like some kind of key components.
I definitely agree with that, but I could also say just the word save. Save your time, save your money, just save a lot of things. Time, you better use that wisely when it's coming to start a business, because I don't know, sometimes like you can waste your time on the wrong things. Like, on the wrong things.
Give us an example.
Like, okay, for me, fun fact, actually, before I even started to like take clients and stuff, I was actually learning how to do lashes. And what's crazy is like, oh, I want to do this because lash techs be making money, this and that, but I really hated learning how to do lashes.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta make sure you actually love it.
Yeah. So I was just wasting my time on like practicing how to do lashes, wasting my money on like mannequins, wasting my money on lash trays, wasting my money trying to get a lash class, when it's like I really like doing hair, and hair was like already a thing I was already doing. So why am I wasting time? Why am I wasting money when I have a clear passion right in front of me? You know?
Yeah, I also say value your time. Like, if you're laying down on your phone on TikTok, go take that time to practice your craft. Yeah. Get better. So I say that's another thing.
Even with the money thing, starting a business, it's not cheap.
Yeah, that you're gonna be spending a lot of money in the beginning.
Especially as a nail tech. Like, Reagan, you can...
Man, what? Yeah, that's why I say it's something you gotta love. It can't just be something you want to do because your friend's doing it. Or because the money good. It can't be that.
Yep, because money not always going to be good too when you're starting off your business.
And not all money good money.
Yep.
Not all your clients, you feel what I'm saying? So that's another thing I learned. Not all money is good money.
Yeah. Always put your money into the right things, the right business, period.
Yeah.
So do you have any questions for me like regarding business? I actually got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel about having friends that have the same business as you? Like, how do you feel upon that?
What do you mean the same business?
Like
having a business?
No, like, let's say...
Or you just saying in general? Like, say I have a friend that's doing nails.
Yeah.
I don't see no competition.
Period.
I feel like we trying to... I don't know. What's the word? We doing something that we both love. Yeah. There shouldn't be. I feel like that's another thing. A lot of people are like, oh, my friends do it. Like, they put competition within it. Even like, I know like you have competitors like with other hairstylists or other nail techs. Not actual not competition, but like you have competitors because like there's some hairstylists that are in your area that's doing hair. People might go there, but everybody does something for like what they want to do and for the love that they have for it. So I say there wouldn't be no problem on my end of if I had a friend doing nails. We both going up.
I agree. And I agree heavily on there's no competition.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you feel like you have competition with that person, you probably don't even support them like that because you always feel like I have to do better. They feel like I have to do better than her.
Yeah. So, if anything, if you have a friend that's doing the same business as you, I just say like help each other be better. Each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
In all aspects. So.
Yeah. And that's one thing I definitely like about having friends who are hairstylists or just friends that have businesses because we just see eye to eye always. Like, you know, I need help with this. I need to find out what gel is best right now. How do I do this style? And she knows how to do it. Like, that's one thing I just love about having friends who have businesses. Like, that's just like my number one thing. But
so I just say don't look into it as competition.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you weren't doing nails, like what do you think you would be doing, or like what would be your business?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, it would have to do something with, I mean, the beauty aspect.
I could see you as like an esthetician or something, you know?
But yeah, I don't really know. I love my nails.
So, what do you? So you're home based, right? What's one thing you hate about being home based?
One thing I hate about being home based is just like people that I don't know coming to my house, knowing where I stay. I don't like that.
I don't.
People are crazy nowadays, so it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you got planned, what you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. And another thing is like where my setup is at, like you're walking in my house.
Because upstairs.
Yeah, so I don't like that as well. But when that's all you got, you gotta
I think one thing like I hate about home base, like y'all probably heard it like the background, like you can hear footsteps, like because you know like I live with my family, so it's like I can never tell my parents or like my family like shut up, I have a client, or like move out, I have a client, like you know. Or reduce noise, like it's their house too. Like that's one thing I hate about being home based. But
I wouldn't say that would be a problem for me because I'm upstairs.
Yeah.
And my door's closed.
Yeah, but for me, I'm like I live in a very open area and everything. But like at one point, just get used to it, move on, and that's just another thing is like for me, having a big business, that's one of my goals. Having a salon, having a suite, a place to myself. So.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's probably one of my just people that I don't know coming to my house. Like I remember the other day, actually like recently, a girl DM'd me, and before I send the address to anybody, I go to the page, just to make sure like I know what they look like or mutuals or they have people following them and they're following people. But this one girl DM'd me and she was like, "Can I book?" And I was like, yeah, we went through the whole stuff, and then it got to me about to send the address, but at that time I didn't check her page. So before I sent the address, I just like, oh, I need to check her page. She had no pictures, like her profile. She had no picture on her profile. Had nothing in her bio. Had no highlights. She had 0 followers. And she was following one person, and it wasn't even me.
Who do you know who the one person was?
No.
Or like a fake account?
I didn't know who it was. So I'm like,
too sketchy.
That's too sketchy. Like, I even asked my mom. I was like, Mom, like, am I tripping? Or, like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? She was like, yeah. So I sent her the deposit back.
So she still even sent the deposit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I sent the deposit. Like, she sent the deposit, and then it was the day before her appointment. I had checked her thing, and yeah, I sent her a deposit. I was like, that was just sketchy. Like cause you know what I'm saying, that's not only that I live there, but my family lives there, so I didn't want. Yeah, that was just. Dang. That was a red flag. Like, you're not following nobody. You're following one person. Didn't even know who that one person was. Had no picture on your thing. And it said on her profile picture thing where she didn't have a picture, it said new. Like she just made the IG. But she still sent me a deposit. So I'm like, I don't know, that's still weird. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So I just didn't want to risk nothing. I didn't want to take that risk. So I sent the deposit back. I didn't keep it, but that's like an example of like I don't like people coming into my house that I don't know, but that comes with what I have.
Yeah. So what does your dream suite look like, or your dream own place to do nails? Like, what does that look like?
My dream. I don't want to say on here. I actually don't want to say what I actually have planned. What do you want to?
I don't know. I just see something fancy, luxurious. Like that's like the only plan I got. But I also don't want to say everything that I'm planning. But I like that. Another thing with having a big business, move in silence. You already said that too. Like you didn't tell anyone that you was doing nails for a little bit. Yeah. So use your that. Move in silence. So I hope y'all enjoyed this second segment. We'll be back for the final segment, and her head will almost be done.
No, it's gonna be done.
Period.
Chasing that money. I ain't been to sleep in 3 days.
Hey y'all, we back with the last segment, the last final segment. We finna put Reagan in the hot seat just for about 10 minutes.
You too.
What you mean you too, girl?
Baby, this is a me and you thing.
Whatever.
It's a we.
Whatever. She only acting this way because now she got the braids in her head. Okay. All right. Let's just jump into it. Okay. What's the worst thing about getting your hair done? Like, what's something you hate about getting your hair done?
The time. Like, when it comes to me and Tiwa, we always joke around. So it's
That's
like
her.
Oh, you lying to the people.
That's you.
Why are you lying to them?
That's you.
I don't. Okay. Maybe a little bit.
Y'all, we just have to do this like 5
I don't know. I mean, Tiwa just be having fun for real, like, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
I think the worst thing is just time. Our timing together is just terrible.
Yeah. When we get together,
I'm talking about.
we talking about, oh, we're going to be finished in 4 hours. Turn into
10.
Shoot. Okay. Whenever you doing nails, like, what's the part you don't like? Honest.
I'm trying to think, cause like it's nothing like that's just popping off right on my head. Like I actually got to think.
You on the hot seat? Come on.
I really don't know. What's one thing I don't like when I'm doing nails?
Or like, give me a client pet peeve. Like the biggest client pet peeve, or like top 3.
Like when their hands like not how I want it.
Like they be slouching.
Yeah.
So how you be telling them to fix it?
I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna scoot your hand up like right here a little bit.
Have you ever had a client that was like, they kept like just slouching their hands back?
Yeah. And I just be like, okay, I'm
gonna be getting annoyed.
But I think another thing is like when I take pictures and I be like, put your hand this, and I know it's hard sometimes, I understand, but like I be like, Till, you know how like when I'm taking pictures, like you can like rest your hand, like your arm, like you gotta pick them up for it to be like, you know what I'm saying? So some clients just keep resting their arm on the table. Like I want them to, and I try to like pick it up, they don't move. So I just be like, forget it. Like I'm just gonna take a video, I'm just not posting.
Okay. So has a client ever been left unsatisfied, and how did you address it?
Is this like a little story time?
You can do whatever.
Cause I would say like prom season, I had this one girl out of the whole the year that I've been doing nails. This one girl, she had came to me. She ain't never got her nails done before, so I'm like, okay, like cool. She's getting them done for prom, so usually when like clients come to me, I always like, okay, does it look good? I'd be like, girl, look at this, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the style that she wanted, it's kind of hard to explain without showing it, but the style that she wanted, the picture that she sent me was on like a longer nail, but she got short nails. Can we like, can I show y'all on the camera?
Send it to me and I'll put it up there. Tell them the story. I'm gonna put it up there for you.
Okay. I forgot where I was at.
They had
design was on a long nail.
Yeah, short nails.
Yeah, so the design was on a the design she showed me was on a longer nail, but she got short nails. And I'm asking her between the set, like, does this look good? And mind you, it turned out really good, because even when I posted it, I'm talking about so many people liked it. It was very cute. I loved it. And like, one thing that I want you to do, like when people come, like, tell me like if you want to make any changes, because I don't mind. Like, I want you to tell me like, oh, can you fix this, or can you change this? You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something little. So I was continuously asking her, especially since this was her first time. getting her nails done. So I'm like asking her, do you like this or like this? Before I'm letting her put it in the UV light before she cures it. So she's telling me yes. So I'm doing it, right? So she gets back home, a couple hours, I get a DM and she's like, hey, mind you, it was prom season, so I was just squeezing like a lot of people in. And so she texted me and she was like, hi, I just want to say thank you for squeezing me in. Even though you were busy and booked. But as I got home, I was looking at my nails and I feel like the design was kind of compact. And she was like, what did she say?
She asked you to fix it?
She was like, basically how she put it, it was like she wanted me to give her a whole new set.
For free? For the free ski?
Not, I don't know for the free, but I don't even do soak off.
What
like
redesign?
How I want to tell the story. I can't tell y'all how I want to tell the story. Let me just say that, because let me tell you, y'all will understand if I could just show y'all the messages and show you the picture of the nails that I did. I'm talking about.
Was she being rude about it?
She wasn't being rude. She was just, and then I'm not gonna say too much actually, because at this point I want to show the messages. And I want to show the pictures too.
Dang.
But long story short, that was my first bad experience with the customer, and she will never be booking with me again.
Period.
Only because I'm not saying the whole. I didn't say the whole story, but everything on top of that, you're banned from booking. So that was within the year I've been doing nails. That was the first thing I've ever had, and that was in April. Everything else, everybody's been satisfied with their nails.
Yeah, I've been satisfied.
So, and that's the goal.
Alright, so let's get into the spicy.
Yeah, let's get into the spices. I have Nia here. Nia, get in the camera. Get in the camera. She's been touched by Tiwa and Reagan did her nails. Like,
yeah, Reagan on the nails. I don't know if I can see it. And then, you know.
Come on. She's going to be asking some spicy questions.
Let's just say some deep in depths. I don't want to say spicy. People be thinking the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But so the first question is, how do both of y'all set y'all's businesses apart from other people's? Like, what makes y'all unique? Like, if somebody was to ask you what's different about your nail business compared to everybody else, what would you tell them? And Tiwa, same thing with you.
That's a hard question. Like, I gotta think about that.
I think for me, I make sure every client that I have, they'll leave knowing like you're my new friend. Like, I feel like when you come here, like, I'm always gonna mess with you. I mean, and because no one really ever have a bad attitude or anything with me. So I always make sure like my clients, like, you're in my home, I'm gonna make you feel at home.
Like comfortable.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you.
Yeah, I would say that. For me, I would say make yourself feel comfortable at home. But like for me, I'm still working on like, you know, conversating.
Yeah.
Do you have a habit of not talking?
I feel like with her, she just gets in her zone and she's not talking.
Yeah,
like,
focused.
when I get locked in, I'm locked in, and it's hard for me to multitask.
We know.
Like, I can't talk and do your nails. Like, I can do like little talk. Like, we can talk. It's hard.
We be trying to do that though.
We don't get nothing done if I get to talking. For real, for real. And Tiwa, you know that because we took like 5 hours of your nail.
Not even 5'7".
Bro, you're lying. Like, you just OD with that. Like, what? 7 is OD.
Alright, so y'all ready for the next question?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so what qualities do you think every business owner should have? Like, what's one thing that you think?
Consistency. I say that. Discipline. Passion. Patience. Have a value.
Compassion for others.
A purpose.
Understanding.
Yeah, I would say those.
Always.
Always. Duh. You're supposed to finish it. Duh.
Duh.
No.
Duh.
No. Duh.
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 Dude.
Okay.
Bro, it's only funny. It's only funny because but it's not funny. But it's funny because like what I said 3 times. She's duh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I thought like we used to, like are we gonna talk other business like other outside of business
Yeah, this is the last question actually.
like outside of business.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's more. I mean, we could. Tiwa, I know you have some questions too. Like finishing. Yeah. But so this is the last one. Do you have a life motto, and if so, what is it?
Oh.
She wanna know like
That's a good question, but like I want them to know like I want them to know like who Reagan Nicole is.
It's okay, Rick. I mean, Tiwa got those questions for you. Me, I'm just supposed to. Your topic.
Like that. The only thing they know about me is I'm from Baltimore. So, oh y'all, if you don't know, now you know.
she's not from Baltimore.
Bro, y'all, I'm from Baltimore. Oh, everything I love, that's where I'm from. I was raised in the South though, so.
It's okay.
But I was gonna tell y'all. It's going on YouTube.
Yeah.
Drop a
Answer my question first, and then get to the
Alright,
definition.
comment.
Like, come on now.
drop a
Like.
gang sign if you a Virgo.
She's always talking about Virgo.
Cause if you ain't no Virgo, what are you doing? I'm talking about we the best sign.
I feel like the cutoff for Virgos.
No, I'm not. You wanna be funny so bad, baby, because you're not no Virgo.
I'm a Capricorn. I don't need to be no Virgo.
You know, I mess with y'all. I mess with y'all because my man a Capricorn.
Period. Answer her question.
I forgot the question. I'm sorry. Like, I just want to get into like I want them to know because T was like,
All right, come on.
T was okay. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh no.
Come on, cause I'm ready to go home.
All right,
tired.
you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
JT or Carisha?
Oh, that's hard because I love Carisha.
Wait,
I think Carisha.
because I didn't know these are the questions we were supposed to be asking. I could have went in with these questions.
Carisha.
Come on.
Carisha, please.
I love
But I
Carisha.
love JT though. I love JT
I
though.
love JT because she just.
But Carisha, she just I love her too.
like her
I don't know.
attitude just.
Yeah, I love her.
Carisha,
So I say Carisha, but I love the most. But I forgot to tell y'all, not only am I a Virgo, but Beyonce a Virgo too. So that make us like this. So we locked in like this. I'm talking about we tight. Oh, she might have to send y'all money.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask where my money at?
Yeah, I think she just didn't send it because she don't know you like that.
Oh, but you're supposed to like help me out though. Like remember you said you was gonna help me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a question?
Can we get like those questions?
Like what type of questions is like?
Like what she asked, like Carisha, like
Chill.
stuff like that. Like we done told y'all seen the business side. We can get into more. There's more coming for y'all, but y'all want like the good side.
You rather be at a party with your man or your girls?
It depends. That's a hard question. Cause like, but I can really turn up with like both.
Both?
You know? But then like my girls, like we just do it like I say my girls. Cause then me and my man can just chill. But like going to the party with my man, like you mean like yeah, we could turn up. Depending on the party. Like me and my girls, like yeah. Oh no, that's hard. What about you? Yeah, that's a hard question.
That's a hard question.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna always pick my girls. Always. Alright. Last thing. This is not a question. This is not a would you rather. This is a dare.
A dare? Come on. What? Cut this out. Next year.
Well, that's the end. Stay tuned for episode 2.
Alright, y'all, so we gotta finish off with a good dare. So I got a good dare for Miss Reagan Nicole. And I think your dare is go on your Instagram and unfollow the person you like least. Or go on your
Unfollow
Instagram
someone
and
that
unfollow
I don't
somebody
mess
that
with
you
no
just
more?
don't mess with. Yeah. Because, you know, we follow people, but we forgetting that we be having them on Instagram. So go ahead, hit that unfollow.
Flash the camera too.
Let them know. Let them know.
Flash the camera.
Let
Flash
them know
the
you don't
camera.
mess with them.
Yeah, they try to be messy.
Oh no, we're not trying to be messy because I'm finna do the same thing when I leave out of here.
Okay. She's so messy.
I'm gonna do the same thing when I leave out of here.
Oh my god, y'all are so messy. What?
It might not be possible though.